Sod it. Footings are in, as you see already. Hopefully that video's come out. I put some strings up, but I thought I was going to go measuring yesterday, but one thing led to another, so I'll take them strings down. They get in the way. Oh, pardon me. Go and empty the bins on the caravan site because they're full. Funny that. Done them. Digger's still leaking, so the chap that repaired it, he's going to come out and have a look at it, see, you know, obviously why it's still leaking. Probably cut some more of that today, get them bagged in case the hub want any. Don't know where Colin is, around here somewhere. Right. Yeah, I'm gonna go and empty the bins. It's hard to get the footage at the moment, hard to get the videos out, but there's Colin up there. Hard to get the videos out because obviously Dad not being very well and helping Mum as best we sort of can to take care of him, and then obviously building the annex and doing all the jobs. It's actually quite hard to get footage done. But this week, all right, Paul, not too bad, enjoying the sunshine. Yeah. Yeah. Just bear with us, that's the best thing I think you got to do. I'll get the footage as best I can. See what we get up to this week. Sod it. I was just sitting here potting up some of these tomato plants that I grew from seed. That obviously Dad used to do all this, and I thought, well, people might want to know how to plant tomato plants. They might. I very much doubt it, but you've got to have variety, haven't you, in the videos. So yeah, this is how it goes. Basically, we get them out of these little propagator trays like that, tease them apart like that, get them like that, make a hole, stick them in, Bob's your uncle, Fanny's your aunt. There's 70p. Good night, Vienna. See you all soon. So, today, or in a minute, I'm actually going to go strimming. I'm wondering about whether to brave it and do it in shorts, or I'm wondering whether to be sensible, quickly nip in, put some trousers on and do it in trousers. It depends how hard I want to look on camera. Be quite honest, I'm beginning to think I don't really want to look that hard on camera. I'd much rather not have poorly shins, like, you know, I'd much rather not. So I think I've just made my choice. And actually, it is a little bit chillsome today. Got a load of logs to do, but I'll do that this afternoon. But I'm actually just I want to get up here trimmed so it looks a bit nicer. It's starting to look a bit tatty, and I've got so many jobs to do. And old Luke, he don't do strimming. He's a tractor driver, so trimming is sort of frowned upon. not frowned upon, but you know, if you're a strimmer, you're a bit of a, you know what I mean? Probably not allowed to say that, but I've done it anyway. Anyway, I'm just going to fill the old petrol up and yeah, go from there. Luke's camera today, and because my one, for the past 2 days I've tried charging it and I thought it charged and it didn't, and I don't understand why it's not charging. It's really annoying. I actually find GoPros a little bit temperamental. For all their good things, they just don't seem to want to play ball. So got Luke's camera because ID Verdi are letting me down on footage, so I've got it. I'll just show you what I've been up to. So yesterday was a bit of a write-off because for a number of different reasons. So I come out last night and I did this. Yeah, this is basically the only cultivated ground we still have left on the nursery. I mean, we still grow the Christmas trees and everything, but when I was a little boy, all of this used to be ploughed. The whole lot, everything you see there would be ploughed ground. Even the grass up there used to be ploughed. Well, when me and Luke were really little, it would have been Christmas trees. So I put the chisel plough on the back of the tractor, which is that, because we do have a plough. Not that I don't think it really works great. Yesterday I could have argued that it probably could have done with being ploughed, I said to Colin, but then what with like wallflowers, leeks and that, they're shallow rooting crops. So although I am going to have I will plant some cauliflower and stuff, all to sell in the shop. and they're obviously not shallow rooted, but usually people say you need to spray that first, and you do. They are right, you should spray it first, but I didn't. So what I say I didn't, Luke didn't, because Luke's got his spraying ticket, and it'll all be sprayed with to kill off anything, and then I'll go over it again with the chisel plough maybe in a week's time. To be honest, the ground doesn't look that bad. Like it, I was actually quite impressed. It broke up quite nice, but obviously needs to be a lot finer than that. So I will chisel plough it, then I will put springtime cultivator on, pull it over. I may roll it, then chisel plough it again, then probably, I don't know, roll it, and then finally rotivate it, and we'll be ready. But I've got a few weeks because I haven't actually sown the wallflowers yet. The leeks are all right, growing in their seed tray, and I've not planted any of the, spit it out Andrew, any of the greens yet. So they're sown, but I need to plant them out, but I've got so much to do. So yeah, that's what's happening. Another thing what's happening, this crane trailer. So basically the wheels that were on there were 12 by 20 and they were split rim, which is annoying because lots of people say that they're quite dangerous when you take tyre, and anyway they would be too big for us. So I rung RLG tyres, I don't mind mentioning names, who usually are brilliant, they're very good, but for whatever reason they couldn't get hold of any 12 by 20 tyres. So it left me a bit stuck because I always rely on them. So I went on eBay and stupidly bought some 15 by 26 tyres thinking they may be alright. They're not. So I've spent 180 quid on 2 tyres and wheels that are absolutely no good at all. I mean, the rims do fit on the hub, but they're massive and they rub on the bolsters, so it's no good. And not only that, the other wheel's no good anyway. It had needed 2 new tyres on there. Don't really know what I was thinking. I was just, when you're under pressure from all angles, you have to come up with answers, and that was an answer. I've got to take the ram off of the crane, give that to Louise's dad. He's going to go and get it repaired for us because it leaks like a sieve, and then hopefully we'll be back, you know. Oh, I should say I have now got 2 different rims and tyres coming from a different company. I spoke to the bloke, they're called the British Rubber Company, found them on eBay. He knew exactly what I needed. So £528 later, 2 new tyres should hopefully be on their way. Two new tyres and rims should hopefully be on their way, and we'll be, you know, we'll be away again. But I'm gonna have to put these up for sale and go from there. Oh, I must tell you whilst I'm here as well, the dumper's packed up. So when we was using it for the footings, that chair, if anyone's wondering, Dad was here, so he's sitting on that. When we was using it for the footings, there's been a bit of an oil leak on it for a little while. So I started looking, right, and up there, in there, it was leaking oil. So I thought, oh, it probably needs doing up. Shit, my bloody elbow then, that hurt. So I got a spanner, started to do it up. Hole in the pipe, rusted through here. So as you can see, the only way is Uckham was to get a bit of silver foil tape, courtesy of Battle Bonfire Boys, and put it round there. But obviously it didn't work. So I've now, at some point, I've got to trace that back take that pipe off. Hopefully Richard, Louise's dad, may be able to repair it for me. Put it back on and we'll have our dumper back. So yeah, everything is pretty much going wrong. Everything that can go wrong does go wrong. Hence why there's not been a lot of footage, hence why the videos may be a little bit boring. I'm trying, folks, I'm trying. Get on to Luke, he usually gets some good footage. He's not bothering at the moment. Bell end. Two other things as well to tell you about. So let me just check the waste bin. We have JM Waste come and collect our bins, usually very good, but for whatever reason they've not now emptied the recycling bin for well over a month. I like to name and shame. Right, so moving on. Yesterday I come out, I said to Colin, I'll just cut some logs, right, so you can go bagging, get them cleared in the shed, because I need to get some hardwood in there. So went to get on the International, battery flat, so I thought jump it with the jump start, and the jump start battery was flat. I mean, you couldn't make it up, so I thought, right, I'll go and put the jump start on charge. Put it on charge. I thought in the meantime I'll come and go on the ride on and get the little bit of grass mowed that we need to get mowed. So I come in here, the ride on, I got on it, I turned the key. Did it start? No, it didn't. So I thought, sod that then. So I took the spark plugs out because I thought, well, must be an issue there. Did that work? No, it didn't. So I thought, right, terminals might be loose, or Colin actually said, are the terminals loose on the battery, which I always seem to forget to check. Anyway, they was a bit loose, but it didn't make it start, so I carried on trying. Battery went flat, couldn't use the jump start because the jump start was flat, so I tried two machines, neither worked. So I thought, you know what, Wednesday, you can absolutely do one. Yeah, so that's pretty much it. Been a bit of a bugger really, everything. Keep going wrong, but you know, it is what it is, isn't it? You just sort of find a way to carry on, and that's what we do. So I hope you've enjoyed this video. I'm just going to chuck some, I had to get some white diesel for the digger we hired the other day, so I'm going to chuck the rest of it in the truck. Yeah, it's been good. It is going up now, as I always say. The only way is up. The only way is Uckham. See you all soon.